And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Etherics Livestream. And I'm already finding an error here that I made just before coming on the air, so let me just take a moment to repair that, and we'll get started here. Let's see here. Forgot to update that. I'm always in a rush to try and get these episodes out, and I forget to look at my screen before I go on the air. So instead, I will just make sure this is all corrected. There we go. Okay, so I just updated the promo code here. So this is the first time we actually have a 20% off discount code right now. Now these discount codes for 20% off are going to be happening once every 3 months. So right now, between March 15th and March 25th, we'll have the March 20 promo code where you'll get 20% off everything on Etherics. And we got some new products today as well, which we'll be looking into. And like I said, that's valid until March 25th. And like I said, when you do the discount is just for the products itself. It doesn't discount the shipping. It just discounts the products. Right? So that's an important thing to remember as well, too. And it's a single-use promo code. So once you use it, that's it. So make sure you take advantage and pile up your cart and get a lot of the good stuff that's available right now. And particularly, we do have some new products, which I'm going to be getting into here very shortly. We're also going to be talking about the version 2 of the Etherbed kit. We also have a new gray version of the Etherbed kit as well too. So the gray version, the gray theme, is now up on etherex.co, website down below there. So before we get started further, I'm just going to go ahead and start off with our announcements.
The world's first spiritual rejuvenation technology in the form of modern everyday items has arrived through AetherX. Etherics offers transcendental healing products that work to detoxify, replenish, and restore you on a physical, emotional, and mental level. The Etherbed kit takes the form of a powerful rejuvenation technology that utilizes your own life force energy to restore organs, glands, bodily systems, the energy system, and replenish emotional and mental well-being. The Etherics card decks, the healing code cards, eliminate and detoxify physical, emotional, and mental conflicts within the body. 44 beautifully designed geometrical cards specifically designed to work on the major areas of the body, encouraging natural recovery and increased vitality. The healing code cards come in 3 different themes: the body, mind, and energy decks, each with their own specific design to renew and rejuvenate the body. Etherics apparel and accessories that offer comfortable attire and beautiful geometrical and image designs to detoxify, strengthen, and rejuvenate the body. Download our collection of free sample images and cards from our website so that you can witness the benefits of Etherics spiritual technology for yourself. Visit our website now at etherex.co and begin your rejuvenation journey with us.
And so, another thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is a very wonderful testimonial from a supporter of ours who sent me this video a few days ago. And her testimonial regarding the Etherbed is absolutely profound. So I thought I'd pull it up and you guys can take a look at it. See if I can grab it here for you. There we go.
My first experience with this healing modality was the free sample, which I printed out, used it. I could feel a difference with it. So then I thought, I got to try these sheets. Got the sheets, put them on the bed the first night, having a lot of arthritic pain at the time. The next morning I got up, I had no pain. No arthritic pain. Unbelievable. Every morning I would get up, my hands would be stiff for the last 15 years. Some of the joints are swollen. Well, all the joints, I guess, are swollen. It was unbelievable that I had no pain anywhere in my body, actually. Anyway, so I've kept them on the bed all this time. The pain has not come back. And just this morning, I'm noticing that the larger joints, like at the base of my thumb and the base of my pointer finger, those joints are swollen, like with the arthritis. And they appear to be a bit smaller. So I just can't recommend this enough to every one of my friends or people looking at this. Try these sheets for any problem that you have, physical, emotional. Try it. I'm just blown away with it. Blown away. This is like no other healing modality that I've seen. I've seen some amazing results with things, but this is truly awesome. So thank you, Brad.
Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to turn my microphone on. Okay, as I was saying, so that testimonial was from Bonnie. Okay, so Bonnie is actually here on the chat. So welcome, Bonnie. Thank you for being here. And so Bonnie provided this really wonderful video testimonial for me. And as a reward to her, I gave her a 1-year-long coupon code, custom made for her, that she can use up to 100 times for a full calendar year as a reward, as a thank you for the media testimonial that she's presented. Okay? So what I recommend, guys, is that you may be missing a very big opportunity here when you're submitting a media testimonial to Etherics. Okay? Now, it can be something very simple. It can just be a photo of yourself and your text-based testimonial. Or you could do like what Bonnie did, and you're able to do a video testimonial, just sharing your experiences with Etherics. Okay? So whether it's the Etherbed kit, whether it's the healing code cards, whether it's the free trial symbols, okay? Any of the Etherics technologies that you're using, that you know you're getting a positive result from, I urge you, go to etherex.co and the testimonials page. You'll see an online form there. Fill out the form. Put your testimonial, your written testimonial there if you want to, or if you don't want to, you just have your video, just put the link to your video there, okay? Or you can upload a photo along with your written testimonial for the form. As a reward, you guys are going to get a 1-year-long 15% discount on any Etherics product, okay? So you're missing out, right? If you're not taking advantage of these media testimonials. I get a lot of people that are emailing and say, Brad, this is fantastic, this is working. I'm like, great, do you want to go put a testimonial on? And they don't even get back to me. I understand some people are shy, right? This is why I say it's just a good idea just to do the photo and to do the written testimonial, okay? I would suggest just getting over your shyness, because your testimonial is what really makes Etherics stand out. What makes Etherics stand out, guys, is not me. What makes Etherics stand out is you guys, okay? When you guys are using the Etherbed, when you guys are using the healing code cards, okay? The energy deck, the mind deck, the body deck, when you guys are using the free trial symbols, when you guys are using the ether clothing, the ether mat, right? The ether cloth, all of the tech that is on Etherics, you guys are using it. You guys are spreading the word. You guys are saying, Brad, my God, this does work. Everybody, this does work. Just like what you heard Bonnie say, right? She's able to start healing her arthritis, okay? And you go to doctors, and really all they're going to do is just basically want to throw some medication at you. And that doesn't fix the arthritis. That's basically just helping you to cope with the arthritic pain, rather than being able to work with the Etherbed. So the Etherbed is working to scan you to help resolve the issue itself. As I said, arthritis is not the issue itself. It's the underlying issue of toxins. It's the underlying issues of viruses and of bacteria and atrophy within the body that is causing the body to go into a defense mechanism, right? So when you're noticing swollen joints, when you're noticing yourself getting stiff, The body is doing that to protect itself so that the joints don't get brittle and snap, right? So that the bones don't get brittle and snap. It's creating that swollen effect, and it's basically creating a cushion, okay? The arthritis is not the disease. It's the defense mechanism, okay? So you want to go into the body, and we want to clear out the viruses. We want to clear out the bacterial agents. We want to clear out the toxins. We want to clear out the pollutants. We want to clear out the troublemakers that are causing our body to experience arthritis, that is causing our body to have inflammation. Inflammation is not the problem, it's a defense mechanism. Arthritis is not the problem, it's a defense mechanism. When we're looking at the idea of yeast problems, right? When we're looking at yeast infections, whether we're looking into the idea of candida or anything of that nature, candida is not the problem, it's a defense mechanism, okay? There's a lot of defense mechanisms that the body is doing that we don't realize. Doctors don't even realize this as well too. But spirit knows. And this is what's happening, is you're working with the bed, and it's the power of your own life force energy. It's the power of your own spirit that is working to resolve you. Now, what I've also noticed with certain people, because some people say, Brad, I'm trying the ether bed, not much is happening, I'm actually getting more pain. Okay? So what's actually happening here, and this is actually becoming a little bit common, because I've heard this from a few people right now, saying, Brad, I've been trying the ether bed for 3 weeks, and I'm actually noticing that there's more pain in the body. And so basically what's happening is that you're putting so much emphasis on the external trying to heal you, rather than just surrendering to everything and letting the body heal. You're identifying with your pain. You're identifying with your suffering. You're identifying with your conflicts. And think, I don't really want this, I don't want this, the bed better remove this, the bed better remove this, or else. And that's going to make you worse. Okay? As I said, guys, this is spirit technology. Okay? This is not something you plug into a wall. This is not some electrical digital device. Okay? That really isn't going to do anything for you. What this is doing is this is working with your own life force energy. It's working with the infinite intelligence of yourself. And spirit knows what's best for you greater than what you do. Okay? So when you're noticing that you're working with the ether bed, and you're just in such a demand, saying, okay, this has got to heal me or else. This is better heal me. It's better heal the whole thing or else. It's not. Okay? Because what's happening is you're attaching to the identity of the problem itself. You're not surrendering. You're not letting go. You're not just dropping everything and relinquishing and saying, I have no expectations. I'm happy to receive the sheets. I've heard a lot of good news about it. I'm just going to surrender myself. I'm going to let go of everything. I have no expectations and just let the bed kit work on me. I'm going to let the healing code cards work on me. I'm going to let the free trial symbols work on me. And I'm just going to let it happen. Whatever needs to happen, happen. That's the right attitude. Okay? That's the way to go about this. Because people do want to get rid of ailments. I get that. I understand, right? I know we have a lot of ailments. We're a very, very sick and ill society, okay? The majority of us on this planet are sick, are ill. We're poisoned, right? We're poisoned by the food we eat. We're poisoned by the water we drink. We're poisoned by the air that we breathe. We're poisoned by the clothes that we wear. We're poisoned by the vehicles that we drive. We're poisoned by going outside. We're breathing in all of the chemicals. We're breathing in microscopic metals into our body, right? We're being poisoned left, right, and center. We're all sick, okay? Even I have sickness as well too, but certainly I'm getting better, a lot better, especially with the Etherbed kit, and of course me working with the healing code cards over the years, and me working with the release ball method, working with prana transmission technique, BCR technique, right? All of those things have made me well. And I feel better today than I did when I was 20 years old. Because I wake up in the morning and I got this burst of energy. When I was 20, I couldn't even do that. When I was 20, I was like, oh God, another day in hell, right? Now I'm basically just struggling to get out of bed. I was pretty healthy as a 20-year-old, right? I was about 175 pounds. I was pretty healthy, but I was dreading the day. And I would feel stiff and I'd feel achy and I didn't feel good as a 20-year-old. Here I am now on March 22nd. I'm going to be 44 years old. I am in better shape now as a 44-year-old than I was as a 20-year-old. Can you believe that? Because I get up in the morning, I feel refreshed. The ether bed has done some work on me, and I feel completely rejuvenated. I completely feel revitalized. I mean, I work with my own stuff, guys. I work with this technology, and it's amazing. It's wonderful, right? And I'm not just saying that because I'm the creator of it. I'm putting this to the test myself, right? And even if it's my own stuff, and if I feel it can get better, I'm going to make it better. And that's where we're going to get into the version 2s here very shortly. But again, this is what I've noticed as a common question, right? Or it's starting to get common. Not too common, but I've noticed a few people talking about this. Like, Brad, I've been working with the bed and I just feel like I'm getting worse. What's going on? You're attaching to the identity of your problem. You're holding such high expectations of the bed trying to work with you, but you're forgetting that it's spirit technology and it's spirit working with you, right? So it's the intelligence of spirit says when you let all this go and you don't have any expectations, now you're going to improve. Right? If you're just desperate to try and heal something in your body because you've tried everything and there's nothing else you can do, and you're clinging to that like a form of identity, that's where there's problems, right? You're basically creating a problem by saying, I don't want this, okay? Rather, I'm surrendering to everything, I'm letting everything go, and now I'm letting the bed work on me. And now, incredible healing effects come together, right? So it is all about attitude. It is all about your mentality because it's spirit technology, guys. It's not something you plug into the wall. It's not something electromagnetic. This is spirit technology, okay? And a lot of people just send. The people that basically have the greatest success is saying, I've heard good things about the bed, but I didn't have any expectations, and I just started using the bed, and now I get these effects coming in. I just wanted to see how it was. I'm more curious than everything. Even if you're curious, that's great. Right? Even curiosity is a good state because you're open to it, right? You want to be open and receptive to these things, okay? And that's what's causing you to move much more into a positive realignment of this altogether, okay? So that's something important that I wanted to share with everybody about that. But like I said, I'm getting a majority of people who are just singing and dancing and praising the idea of how well they are healing. Like I've had people who have reversed their autism. I've had people who are like Bonnie, who are now starting to take care of their arthritis, right? I've had people with diabetes that are now starting to get feeling back into their feet again. I've had people with spinal problems and hip problems that are now improving themselves again because they're basically curious about it. Okay, cool. I'll grab this and I'll see what it's like and see what it does. And now incredible things happen. That's the mentality I want you guys to have. Stay curious, okay? Stay enthusiastic, stay curious. It's not saying that you're thinking that this is the Holy Grail, but you're not also saying, oh, well, it better do this or else. Okay? That's where you don't want to go. Okay? Stay curious, stay receptive, stay open-minded. And that's what's going to allow this bed to do incredible work on you. Okay? So we're going to go over some of the new products that are on Etherics right now. So one of the new products is thermoses. Okay? So we got thermoses and mugs. And this is referred to as the Etherics charger theme, or ether chargers. Okay, so you basically have thermoses, you have coffee mugs as well too. Now, when you're using the ether charger, you can put any kind of liquid into it. Okay, Brad, even alcohol? Yep. Yes, anything, coffee, tea, water. Okay, a sports drink, anything of that nature that you want to put in there. And that your own prana, your own life force energy, when that charger is activated, is going to start purifying, is going to start improving, start enhancing and strengthening the effect of that liquid and putting all of the healing mode into the liquid, okay? So just like we have the healing mode here through the nonverbal symbol, just like we have it for the ether bed as well too, the healing mode, okay? The healing mode is coming to you in liquid form, okay? So you're putting the healing mode in liquid form and drinking it down. And as long as that liquid is in your body, for as long as it is, you're getting the healing mode. Isn't that cool? Okay, that's what the charger mode is. So the charger mode not only provides healing mode, but it also helps to enhance, strengthen, revitalize, and purify that drink in there. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to go get mud water and thinking that the mud water is going to get purified. No, I don't expect you to do that. Okay, it's not basically creating a colloidal effect or anything of that nature. It's not a structured water. Okay, if you have structured water in your cup, structured water will still be structured water, but it's the codes, those invisible spirit codes that are in there, where it's actually going to feel like it tastes better. okay? Because it's your own life force energy. I'd like to give you guys an experiment, okay? Pick up a glass of water, all right? If you need to go get a glass of water, go get a glass of water right now. I'm going to give you guys an experiment that will give you an example of what the charger will do, okay? So if you have a glass of water right here, just want you to take your hand just like this, okay? And just put it right by the glass of water. Now I want you just to close your eyes, and I want you to feel like you're just charging up your hand with spirit light. So like it's coming right from the solar plexus, and it's just moving right into your palm. And I want you just to feel that spirit light emanating from the palm into your drink. And I want you just to start moving your hand in a clockwise motion, okay? So as you feel that power coming into your solar plexus, it's transferring through the arm, transferring into the palm, and it's radiating into the drink. As it's radiating into the drink, I want you just to move your palm, just like you see me doing here. I'm moving it clockwise from my perspective, okay? And I just want you to do that for a minute, okay? I want you to put all of that pure life force energy into the water as you're slowly moving your hand clockwise, right? And your willpower is putting that living prana directly into the water. And we're just doing this for under a minute. Okay, and we can now just keep the hands still. Okay, you can lower the hand now and take a drink. Oh my God, that tastes better. So what happens is the water becomes palpable, right? There's palpability that becomes so with the water. Beforehand, the water kind of tasted a little too extra sweet. And what this is doing is this is basically making the sweetness of the water, because I have mineral salts in there, a little more palpable, right? So there's a change in the taste, okay? So that's what the charger is doing on a much more deeper level. Is it's working to make your liquid, whatever it is, whether it's water, whether it's tea, whether it's coffee, yes, even if it's alcohol, okay? It's going to make it more palpable, okay? This goes back into Qigong techniques. This goes back into ancient energy healing techniques as well, too, where you would take a glass of water and you would start transmuting it with your own life force energy, okay? This is just taking it to the next level, where it's purifying it through your solar plexus. Okay, it's strengthening it with your solar plexus, and it is refining it with your solar plexus, and it's also adding the codes of the healing mode into the liquid, and now you're just drinking it down, right? So you're getting all of the effects of the healing mode just by enjoying your water, your tea, your coffee, okay? So that's what the charger is. Those are the ether chargers. So we have some new thermoses and mugs that are available on etherex.co right now, okay? We also got 2 new hoodies that are available now on etherex.co. So this is not Etherics, this is actually Under Armour. My Etheric stuff is still in the wash. I wear it as soon as I get it, and I end up getting it dirty, so it needs to be washed. Basically, working with the hoodies, like I said, this is an activator mode, so that works with the healing mode, that works with the transfer mode, and we got the brand new bliss mode into the clothing now, okay? So all clothing and accessories that representing the hat, the socks, the shirts, the pants, okay? They all now possess bliss mode, okay? So I'll talk briefly about bliss mode. So what bliss mode is you want to make sure that you're kind of winding down, okay? Bliss mode is not for activity. Do not put bliss mode on when you're active. If you're going for a jog, don't go into bliss mode, okay? Stay in healing mode, completely fine, right? But when you're just starting to get relaxed, get comfortable, you want to do a meditation, then you go into bliss mode. If you're laying down on your couch, you want to take a nap, go into bliss mode, right? Just before going to sleep, if you're wearing a pajama set, for example, go into bliss mode, okay? So what bliss mode is doing is it's encouraging you, and this is the key word, it's encouraging you to go into the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? So what we're doing is we're feeling everything just start to really get soft, calm, centered, relaxed, Okay? So it's working together with you on a vibrational level. It's also altering your brain waves. Okay? So your brain waves are going to start moving into a lower frequency. A lower frequency, just as if you were to go into a meditative state, like a Zen-based meditation. Okay? So it works on encouraging lowering the brain waves so that you're going down from the beta to the alpha to the theta to the delta. Okay? So it's winding you down. Okay? It's also energizing the cells within your body so that you're experiencing something like you would if you were to go into a very blissful state of being. Okay, so if you're basically going into a type of Zen meditation, or if you're basically going into a deeper level relating to meditation, or again going into the low idle state or the subtle state of being, right? We're moving into a much more deeper, relaxed, you could say going into the self, going into self-awareness. Well, that's exactly what the bliss mode is encouraging you to do. It's not doing it for you, but it's encouraging you to do that. It's working with your body. If you're resisting it, right, and you're trying to be active, then it's going to have a hard time. But if you're going with the flow, right, you're just following the breath, and you're going to notice that your cells may actually start to vibrate. Your body may start to vibrate. That's the bliss mode working with you, getting you into a very, very high vibration, but a low idle state at the same time, just how you would go into like a Zen state of meditation. So that's really what it's doing. It's helping you to go much more into the state of a samadhi in that way. Okay, so that's the new bliss mode, and like I said, that's available for all forms of clothing. Okay, so when you're looking at your shirts, when you're looking at the hoodies, when you're looking at the cap, when you're looking at the socks, when you're looking at the pants, okay, those all contain bliss mode now. So bliss mode is the brand new mode that's available for all of the apparel on Etherics. Okay, so that's the new mode that's been added as well too. And of course we have the brand new gray theme of the etherbed as well too. Now I think with my supplier Yoikol, I'm not too sure if they're sold out of the king sizes or California king sizes, because I was trying to put the king size onto the gray theme and it wouldn't let me. I couldn't find it anywhere. So my guess is I think the king theme is sold out. Okay. I'm not detecting that with the other versions. The other versions still have the king and the California king, but I think maybe all the orders that are being fulfilled may be a sold out of the king. I'm not too sure about that, but for some reason I wasn't able to select that. When I was putting the gray theme of the Etherbed kit together yesterday, I was looking all around. Where's the king theme? What's going on here? And my feeling is that it's probably sold out. Okay, so maybe it might come on later on. I don't know. I have to kind of keep up with it. But for the gray theme, the blue, the gold, and the pink still have the king and the California king, which is kind of weird. But the gray theme doesn't have the king or the California king, so that's a little bit strange. I'll be talking to the supplier later and just asking them about that and find out what's up. But for right now, that's basically what's available. So we have the twin size, we have the full size, and we have the queen size relating to the gray theme of the Etherbed. Okay. So those are going to be the four main color themes of the first version of the Etherbed. Okay. So Brad, what about version 2? And so here's where we'll get into the nitty gritty with the version 2 Etherbed. Okay, then we're going to go right into your questions afterwards. Okay. So the version 2 of the Etherbed is going to be very, very, very different from the first version. It's going to be a completely different healing system. Okay. It is not going to rely on your solar plexus to heal you. So what it is going to do is it's working together with source energy. Source energy is connecting to the solar plexus, but the solar plexus is actually receiving source intelligence. And what we're actually doing through the version 2 of the Etherbed is we're creating body maps. Okay? This is not what I'm doing in version 1. With version 1, it's all solar plexus. It's the solar plexus life force energy that's linking to different organs and glands and bodily systems all together. Okay? And that delivers a very powerful healing effect, just as many of you guys are noticing. So version 1s will still be around for a little bit longer. Now, version 2s are very different. Version 2s link to the magnetic field of everything that has a magnetic field inside your body. And it restores the magnetic field through body mapping, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So the key to version 2 is body maps. Physical body maps, emotional body maps, mental body maps, and energetic body maps. What it does is it basically tethers itself where the solar plexus is the central controller. And it's basically refining, discharging anything that is interrupting the flow of the natural magnetic field, and then charging that magnetic field to bring it back into balance. So with the first version of the Etherbed kit, in the coding, I put ailments, right? Whatever problems or toxicities or impurities, right? If it's diabetes, I put that in there. If it's cancers, I put that in there, and so forth. The second version won't have that. Okay, the second version isn't listing any ailments in regards to its coding. The coding is basically just going directly into everything that has a magnetic field in the body and purifying the magnetic field. This is basically taking the healing to a completely different level. So here's level 1, here's level 2. Level 2 is stronger than level 1. Okay, so that's basically what the version 2 is going through. I'm currently going to be experimenting with the version 2. I'm basically getting a sample printed out, and I'm going to start working with it. I still have to write a lot of the coding for it because it's very sophisticated. It's a very sophisticated second version of the Etherbed. But when that comes out, right, and I start running some trials with it all together, I feel that this is going to be a lot more powerful than the first version. Right? First version, like I said, is great. It's the most powerful tech that there is on Etherics right now with spiritual technology. But when you get to version 2, where we're actually just purifying the magnetic fields of everything within the body, that's it, right? You can't really get any higher than that. That's the highest form of healing that you get into, is when you actually start working with magnetic fields themselves, okay? That's higher than anything. That's higher than Reiki, that's higher than quantum touch, that's higher than any particular forms of hands-on energy healing that you're going through. You're working with the magnetic fields themselves. Every component of everything in your body that has a magnetic field is being worked on. That's the most profound healing there is. Okay? So that's exactly what I'm doing with version 2, is really working together with the magnetic fields, getting the body completely in a state of harmony magnetically. You won't have any more problems. Okay? And thus we still keep fighting, right? There's still those identity things. I'm not saying that this is saying, oh, you guys don't have to do anything. Even if you're completely, upset about something pertaining to a problem that you're identifying with, that it'll still go. No. Okay? Anything that you're still putting a problem with is still going to be a problem that remains. Okay? Despite the idea of magnetic field healing. Because that's version 2. Version 2, and that's saying, well, this is why we're having a problem. This person can't let go of this. And this is why if we even try to stabilize the magnetic field, it starts to twist again. Because this person is not letting go of their identity surrounding the problem. Okay? So that will happen in version 2 at the same time. Version 2 is doing the highest job. Okay? So when you guys are ready to look at the version 2 of the Etherbed kits, I'm going to be creating specific tutorials as well as exercises to helping you guys just surrender to everything. Like I said, I'm just really getting started with Etherics here, guys. We've been on the internet now for a little over 2 months, and I haven't even really got started with Etherics yet. There's so much I got to do, right? I want to make a whole plethora of tutorial videos for you guys. I want to make documents and articles for you guys as well too, so that you're really getting an understanding about what Etherics is doing. So that you guys can go to the website. The website is your resource, and you can tune into articles, you can tune into videos, you can tune into audio, MP3 files, all of that represent how you can heal yourself a lot more, okay, using the Etherics technology. So that's a little bit more of a sneak preview I wanted to share with you guys for version 2 of the Etherbed. So I'm looking to see if we can get that ready by mid-April. If not, it'll be May 1st. So between April 15th and May 1st, it will be ready to go. Okay? All right, guys. So how about we switch gears now, and I'm going to go ahead and move on into Q&A chat here. So we got quite a few people on today. So hello, everybody. Good to see you all here. BS says, watching with my Etherics cloth on my head. Greetings and love from BC. Great. Excellent. Have the ether cloth on my face while laying down. Fantastic, guys. I'm glad you're doing it. Oh, here's a new thing as well, too. The ether cloths have changed. Okay? So when you go on to etherex.co, let me go back to the previous window. When you go back to etherex.co, you'll notice that the ether cloths are actually now on Printify. So the ether cloths are no longer on Yoicall. Okay? The ether cloths used to be on Yoicall, but Yoicall seems to take a little bit longer, right? Printify is a little bit more faster. So I went ahead and I switched the cloths to Printify now, okay? So the ether cloths are now available on Printify and not Yoicall, Okay? So you'll be getting them a little bit quicker rather than going to Yoicall. So I'm kind of just lowering everything down. The only thing that Yoicall is for providing right now is the etherbed kits until I move into this new provider around either April 15th or May 1st. The second version will come out, and then the first version is going to gently kind of fade out after around the summertime, right? And then it will basically just be the version 2s that will remain, okay? But the version 1s will still be available up until around the summertime, and then we're just going to go right into the version 2s, okay? So anyways, that's an update too I forgot to mention. Okay, would like to see the sheets the opposite with black background and the various colors with the symbols. White gets too dirty quickly. Yeah, there's going to be some new designs with the second version. Okay, the version 2s are going to be different color formats. Okay, so we'll have different color formats with the version 2s that are coming out. Judy says, I'd love to see a wish list that we can add ideas to products of what would be useful. You guys are always welcome to. None of you have sent me any wish list at all yet. None of you guys have even given me any ideas about what kind of products you want to see, other than the idea of what's already available. Okay, the ether beds, we got the mugs, we got the clothing, okay, we got the cloths, we got the beach towels, we got the yoga mat. That's pretty much on par with what a lot of you guys want. I have not gotten any wish list from any of you guys about what you want as products. So if you want to do that, you can always suggest that to me. I'm very much open. I'm open ears for that. But just nobody's done that yet. All right. So, Karina says, I've had the bed for 1 month now. I have the same problem with my hand and fingers and can't feel any change. Okay. So, problems with your hands and fingers. So I'm not too sure if you mean they're cracking a lot or if they're sore a lot in that particular way. What I would suggest, if you're noticing that the ether bed isn't tackling that, then you may want to work with the ether cloth. You may also want to work with the trial symbol and just have something that's more targeting your hands. Okay, so I'm already feeling this as it's happening. Okay, so what I would like you to do, Karina, is I want you to print out one of these. Okay, and I want you just to place your hand on it and keep it there for a while. Okay, keep it there 15, 20 minutes. Okay, print out 2 of them, place your hands down upon them, and just feel that energy working. Okay, like I said, this is your own life force energy that's healing you guys. It's not my life force energy healing you. Okay, it's your own life force energy that's going into these areas that have had very poor circulation, that have had starvation pertaining to prana, to vril, to mana, to chi, to ki, right? Whatever you want to call it. It's starved for it. And when you're having problems with the hands, then basically there's very poor circulation in the hands. This is actually a very common thing. Quite commonly, people have very poor circulation in their hands and in their feet, particularly women. Okay, women mostly, when they go to sleep at night, their feet are stone cold. Okay, they're like icicles. And what happens is all of your body temperature is moving into the core of your body to keep yourself warm. But your hands, your arms, and your feet and your legs are basically being deprived of that circulation. And so they're being starved of pranic flow. So again, that's what the ether bed helps to do. So it helps to stimulate the circulation and try to bring it down to the hands and to the feet as well too. But Karina, you may also have something else with your hands there that you're not identifying with, okay? That you may not know what's happening. So this is why I suggest you print out one of these, right? Print out 2 of them. Just place your hands on them, just like this, okay? And just keep them on there. Work with that for about 15 to 20 minutes per day as well too. What I would also like you to do, Karina, is I want you to do some pranayama breath control, okay? So working with heart rate variability or working with the alternate nostril breathing, okay? You can find tutorials on YouTube, but I'd like you to start doing some pranayama work. As you're breathing in, you're sending that oxygen into the hands. As you're breathing out, it's like you're feeling the discharge. You're seeing the discharge of everything that's causing problems with your hands leaving your hands. So as you breathe in, charge up the hands. As you're breathing out, feel the discharge of all the toxicity within the hands leaving you, okay? And just letting the earth take care of it. That's what I would suggest working with as well too, okay? So work with the nonverbal trial symbol or the blue trial symbol if you want to, whichever one you want is fine. But work with that and do some pranayama with your hands. Start clearing it out altogether. I'd also like you to work with concentration mode on the bed, okay? So you're basically placing your hands on the floor of the bed and you're saying ether bed, enter concentration mode, and heal the problems with my hands. Okay? And now go to sleep, and now that you're doing concentration mode is working specifically on your hands. Okay? It will focus on that area. Okay? You have to instruct it. You're commanding it to do so. Okay? Thank you, Karina. So etherbed can help you through concentration mode. And again, work with the trial symbols, work with pranayama breath control. That will help to reverse a lot of the effects of your hands. Okay? A lot of the hands, like I said, are starved of prana because, again, if we're working with our hands too much, especially if we're on a keyboard all day, some of us get carpal tunnel syndrome as well too. Some of us, again, have problems with our hands. We're constantly using it. We're using it for gadgets. We're using it for keyboards. We're using it for clerical work and all that stuff. We're constantly using our hands, and it's getting too much. And our hands need to take a bit of a break. And they, too, get a lot of problems within them in regards to alignment, in regards to the tendons in the hands as well, too, the fingers, right? We need to make sure we're taking good care of them. So working with those methods will certainly help. Okay. Yeah, Bonnie's given an update here. It's been 3 weeks and it's still working. And I think those enlarged joints are looking smaller. Wish I had taken a picture. That's great. Bonnie, you took a really great video, so I'm appreciative of that. Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Earth Sign says here, my arthritis is caused by Lyme disease. Okay. Now, I have an ex-partner who basically had very strong problems with Lyme disease as well, too. She doesn't have an etherbed to what I'm aware of. But again, the etherbed is also programmed to help clear away Lyme disease. Okay, so intruders, parasites. Okay, basically that's all it is. All Lyme is a parasite, and so parasites go into the body. And like I said, the body creates arthritis as a defense mechanism. The Lyme is not actually causing that. Okay, the body senses an intruder and it's locking down everything, so that your body is not getting brittle, so that it's not losing the necessary nutrients. And basically, there's a snap. There's a crack. Okay? Arthritis is not the issue. It's the underlying issue that when your body, it's like with Bonnie's situation, okay? When her arthritis is shrinking, it's because the etherbed is going in and it's clearing away the troublemakers that are responsible for creating the arthritis in the first place, which can be Lyme, which can be parasites, okay? So that's basically what happens. Where people mostly have arthritis is basically caused by parasites. Parasites are pretty much the cause to why the body locks itself down and goes into a defensive mechanism and basically generate arthritis. Arthritis is just a term for the swelling of the body to protect everything, to safeguard, to cushion, right? To keep things a little more stiff so that it's not losing the essential nutrients because it's being attacked by troublemakers, okay? So that's what the bed is doing. And just like through Bonnie's testimonial, she's working with the etherbed. Because there's intruders in the body, the etherbed goes in, works with your living prana, neutralizes the intruders, and starts working together. Now, some people can experience this quickly. Some people can take more time. What I would say is that if you have an etherbed, you want to give yourself at least a 1-year investment of its time. Not 2 weeks, not 3 months, 1 whole year, right? I want you to work with the etherbed for an entire year, right? And I want you to work with concentration mode. If there's an area of your body that is very much compromised, you need to start working with concentration mode. So I need to have a notebook and I need to write out my priorities. What is it that I have? Okay, I have arthritis. Okay, I have upset stomach. Okay, I get migraines. Okay, I have heart problems. Okay, so that's my top 4. So out of those 4, which one's the most important? Let's say my heart problems. Okay, I'm going to take care of that. I have heart palpitations. Okay, so I want to make sure I take care of that first. That's where you're going into concentration mode of the bed. You are putting your hand down on the floor of the bed. Etherbed, heal my heart in concentration mode. Okay? And that's what it's doing. Like I said, you don't have to say any specific line for the concentration mode. It's etherbed, heal my heart in concentration mode, and it will be done. Okay? And then it's going to start working on it. And then you'll notice that as the days and weeks pass by, you're not getting heart palpitations anymore. Your heart is now starting to feel really, really good. Great. I can cross that off the list now. And now I'm going to go into the second part of the concentration mode. What's next on the list? Okay, my arthritis. All right. Etherbed, in concentration mode, heal my arthritis and everything that's causing arthritis in my body. And now I stay with concentration mode until that's gone. Okay? Once it's gone, whether it takes days or weeks, doesn't matter. Okay? You stay with that and you cross that off the list. Okay? So be aware of your priorities. If you have priority healing here, you want to make sure you're taking advantage of the concentration mode. Yeah, but Brad, what about universal mode, etc., right? If I have my family on there, then I want you to lay down on the bed when you're by yourself, right? So take it off universal mode and put it on concentration mode. And all it says is to switch from one mode to the other. So you're putting your hand down, etherbed, concentration mode, take care of my arthritis. There, I've instantly switched it. I didn't need to cancel another mode. I just switched it through my command. And now it's there. And so that concentration mode is a subjective mode. That's a standard mode. Okay? So that's just working with you. Your partner will not feel the effects of concentration mode because that's just for you. Concentration mode works just for the subject. It is not universal. Okay? So when it's time to go to bed and you want your partner to receive it, what I would suggest is train your partner to activate the bed. Okay? That way you can still have your concentration mode. It's very simple, right? If he knows how to speak, if he knows how to take care of all these things and work with the very simple instructions, then he's going to receive his own benefits without you having to obstruct your own time to have concentration mode. Okay? Teach your parents, teach your partner, teach your kids how to use this. Okay? If you can try and keep it in a subjective mode where you're getting your thing and they're getting theirs, that's the best way to do it. Okay? I understand there's people who cannot speak, who are nonverbal. Okay? And for those people, work with the universal healing mode or the universal sleep mode. But if you have a partner who's quite capable, who's able to talk, right, is able to communicate, teach them how to put this on. I don't care if they don't believe it. So I don't believe it. No, I don't want to hear about you not believing this. Just do as I tell you. Okay, fine, right? And they'll do it. Maybe lay down the law with them a little bit more, right? Kind of like how I sometimes lay down the law with you guys, with tough love. Okay? Said, I don't want to hear about your beliefs. Just listen to what I'm saying and just try it. Okay, fine. Great. Now teach them. Okay? And say, if you don't believe me afterwards, then you can call me a fool or whatever. But just follow my lead here. Okay? Place your hand down on here. Say the following. Etherbed, activate healing mode. Etherbed, activate healing mode. Okay? Do that with your pillow. Do that with your duvet cover. Do that with your bed sheet. And now you're good. Now your husband, now your wife is able to do this. And now they're getting the benefits. It doesn't matter if they're all snarky and they don't believe in this and it's an abomination to God, whatever. Okay? You're just saying, just trust me. I'm your partner, right? How about you trust me here, right? And so that's you kind of giving them a little bit of a nudge, right? Give them a little bit of tough love, and that will help. That way you're not sacrificing your ability to go into concentration mode to take care of what you need to take care of, okay? So that's my suggestion there. Okay. So this one is from Carol Ann. Hi, Brad. I have a question. Is it unusual to have trouble sleeping when the bed is in sleep mode? I was using the healing mode for about a month, and I just started using the sleep mode. It depends what you mean by unusual. Okay. Everybody's different. Okay. If I could make this bed so it's generic to every single human being on the planet to give the same effects, I would, but I can't do that. It's not possible. Each and every single one of us will always have a subjective experience regarding the Etherbed or any Etherics technology. Okay? That's just how we are. So you need to be a little bit more specific with me. Okay? Are you having a hard time sleeping? Okay? Make sure there's no amplification in the bed. What I would suggest is also just taking some time to do a bit of a meditation prior to going to bed. So if you've been doing healing mode, that's great. All sleep mode is it's healing mode plus other features. Okay? So what the sleep mode is doing is it's working with your brainwave states to bring them down so that you're getting a restful night's sleep. It's working on encouraging lucid and vivid dreaming states. I just had a really incredible vivid dream last night. A lot of different things, right? I was dreaming of levitating objects and everything. It was quite cool. And I had major lucidity, vividness of the entire dream. Okay, That's great, but you need to be a little more specific in regards to what sleep mode is doing to you, okay? Because it's just healing mode. It's healing mode with extra features. That's all sleep mode is. It's encouraging you to go to sleep. It's working with your akasha. It's working with your higher self. It's helping to dampen malefic astrological effects with you as well too, okay? So there's a few extra features with sleep mode, but it's basically healing mode in a nutshell, okay? So there's really no difference other than the sleep features that it does, okay? But that's the whole idea. Just a little bit more information will help, okay? Okay, this one here is from Tia, I believe it is. I'm into the healing others and have been watching your website for a card restock. When will the printed version be available for purchase? Now here's the thing, guys. Just order the digital edition, okay? Do me a favor and just go buy the digital edition right now, okay? When you have the digital edition, use your printer if you want to, or just go to a print shop, okay? Maybe you have a Staples, maybe you have an Office Supply Depot, whatever it is, okay? And just go to the print shop, have your images on a SD card or a USB drive, and just hand it to them. And you're just telling them, I would like these printed out in their original size on either cardstock or photo paper, okay? And you'll even have the backing, the card backing of the card. You can say, okay, just put the card backing in the back of the cardstock or the photo paper as well too. Okay, great. And now you have them printed out. So that is your makeshift deck, okay? Guys, the digital edition and the printed edition are exactly the same. There's no difference between the digital edition and the printed edition. They're exactly the same cards, okay? So I would like you just to work with the digital editions because that's what's available right now. And just print them out, get them made. There's your makeshift deck, okay? As far as the printed editions go, they have just been sent out to printing, okay? They're gonna take about 2 to 3 months. So we'll probably have them around May or June, okay? Once they come in, I'll let you guys know, okay? I've always let you guys know when the healing code cards come in, or as they're gonna be called now, the Etherics card decks, okay? So when the Etherics card decks come in, I will let you guys know, okay? If you're already signed up to our newsletter, if you've already made a purchase, you're already automatically on the list, okay? So just keep on track. You can stay on touch here on YouTube, on Facebook as well too. There's the Etherics store, okay? Facebook.com/Etherics store. Keep in touch there, okay? I will definitely let you guys know when the printed edition is here, but you guys, you don't really need the printed edition. If you want to just get the digital edition and just get it printed out, either through your own printer or through a print shop, please do that, okay? And that can be your makeshift deck in the meantime. But there is no difference whatsoever between the digital and the printed editions. They are exactly the same, okay? Just one's digital, one's printed. That's why I charge a little bit extra for the printed, because it's in printed quality, okay? Digital one is just a little bit cheaper because it's in digital quality, okay? All right, let's go down the list here a bit more. All right, just give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just looking at questions. Okay, Aldous says, hello, Brad. Can you please help my order the A-bed system, the 2nd of February. Okay, guys, if you have questions regarding orders, you need to go to etherex.co, okay? You go to the support page, and you'll see email addresses there, okay? If it's something in regards to your order, please don't ask it through here, okay? Please just go to the website, go to the support page, contact, and you'll see that. For anybody who has questions about their etherbed orders, you contact support@yoicall.com. That is run by my staff, and they will get back to you. They'll look up the order for you. They'll give you the tracking link, everything, okay? Please don't ask for it over here because I'm doing a webcast right now, so I can't go typing up emails, okay? So please make sure you email that, okay? Support@yoicall.com. Sorry, no, not yoicall. Support@etherex.co, and my staff will get back to you for that, okay? Very, very important. Okay. So guys, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, okay? Everyone is able to order an etherbed kit, all right? I haven't really discovered any problems in regards to certain orders. I mean, if you're basically on maybe a small reserve island, then maybe that's where there's a bit of a trouble. but I'd say the majority of countries across the planet can get the Etherics tech. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Maria says, Brad, do you have plans to offer ether products for pets? This is all they need. Okay? When the etherbed is activated, they can use the etherbed as well too. Okay? So print this out for your cat. Print this out for your dog. Put it in a plastic leaflet. Put it on top of them while they're sleeping. Put it on the chair. Put it on the couch. I've had an email from the other person the other day who basically said that their cat laid down on this very symbol and hasn't even got up from it. They're so incredibly comfortable with using this. Okay? This works for animals, guys. This works for all living beings. If you have insects on here, they're going to get a rush. Okay? If you have birds on here, they're going to get a rush. If you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you have mice, if you have a snake, it's going to get a rush. Okay? This works for all living beings. This works for trees. If you attach it to a tree, the tree is going to get a rush. Okay? This works for plants. If you put it over a plant, the plant is going to get a rush because every living thing has a core, has a solar plexus. Okay? Different orientations for different types of beings, but you use this. Okay? Let me show you something. Okay, here's my fern. I put that on top of my fern's going to get a rush. Okay? That's how this works. This works for everything that lives. Okay? So, whether it's human, whether it's animal, whether it is plant. Okay? You put it on your plant, you put it on your cat, you put it on your dog, you put it on your mouse, you put it on your pet snake, you put it on under the cage for the birds when they go down and they want to chew on some seeds, okay? And they're going to get a rush with it as well too. It works for every living thing. That's how cool it is, okay? When you have your etherbed kit, I have had people email me all the time, Brad, I have a dog and my dog has not left the etherbed. I put it on, I just put it on concentration mode and my dog gets it. Yes, because I programmed it that way. Animals are able to go onto the etherbed as soon as it's activated. Okay? Your cat, your dog, your mouse, your ferret, whatever. Okay? They go lay on the bed and they receive it. Now, if you're asking about the idea of apparel for animals, I'll get to that. Okay? I'm going to check with Printify, see if they do have something like maybe a bandana or something like that, and see if we have something for animals. Okay? But in the meantime, work with the etherbed kit, work with the free trial symbols. Okay, and let them go on it, right? Maybe put some leaflets on here. If there's a doggy bed, okay, put some plastic leaflets on here and put that right under the cover of the doggy bed. And the weighted contact, okay, remember guys, weighted contact from someone that goes and lays down where those sheets are feeling the body weight, that is what's activating it, okay? You can have a cushion over these sheets, okay? It's the weighted contact that is enabling you to receive the effects of the symbol. I've thought of that. Okay, so it doesn't have to be bare skin. You don't have to pull down your pants and put your bare bum on here to feel like you need to get the effects. Okay, you can wear clothes. You can have a blanket on. Right, if I have a blanket on right here, if I'm putting this on right now, am I feeling the healing effect? Yes, I am. I'm feeling a nice warmth right on my chest right now, and I'm wearing 2 layers of clothing. Okay. Weighted contact. That's all it needs. That's with the etherbed, that's with the trial symbols, that's with the clothing, that's with the ether mat, that's with the ether beach towel, the cloth, everything. Okay? Weighted contact is all you need. So you have that, your dog, your cat is going to be in paradise. They're not going to want to leave it. It's so good. Okay? So let's move on here. Let's see. Yeah, people are ordering their t-shirts and their cloths. Fantastic. I think we're going to take a couple more questions, guys, and we're going to wrap up. AJ says, can you use cotton or organic cotton material instead of polyester? That's what the version 2 beds are about. Okay. Unfortunately, with Yoikol, which is my supplier for the etherbed kits, they only have everything in polyester. That's all they have. Okay. With the brand new supplier that I'm getting, that's going to be taking care of the version 2, everything's cotton. Okay. So it's a cotton duvet cover. It'll be a cotton. There may even be a cotton blanket as well too. They don't have a cotton bed sheet. I'm basically asking them if they do. They said, well, Brad, in order for that to happen, we need to have thousands of customers demand it from us. Okay? So when the time comes, when we start getting the version 2s, the favor I'd like to get you guys to do is to contact my new supplier, okay? And you tell them, please create a cotton bed sheet, right? A fitted bed sheet, right? That we could use. And if there's enough demand from that, they'll make it happen, okay? I need your guys' help to do that. For just me and myself, I can't do it, okay? But if I have hundreds or thousands of customers that are ordering the version 2 of the Etherbeds, and they're leaving notes with the supplier, okay? And you're saying, please, we want to have cotton fitted sheets for the Etherbed, and they'll do it, okay? So that's where you guys need to come in. But again, as we get closer to that time, I'll tell you more and more about that. But yes, the second version will have everything cotton, okay? Everything will be cotton for version 2. And I know that's going to make more people excited, so it makes me excited as well too. Don't get me wrong, I don't really have a problem with polyester, right? My Etherbed right now is very comfortable, but I know it's going to be even more comfortable with cotton, for sure. Now, of course, cotton doesn't last very long, so you want to make sure you're taking extra special care of the second version of the Etherbed when you get it, okay? Be very careful with it, okay? Cotton doesn't last, so you want to make sure you're taking very good care of it. If you can dry clean the version 2 of the Etherbed, that's what I recommend. Polyester is more durable, right? And it could probably last you about a good 5 years, okay? Cotton, 2 to 3 years, okay? Unless you're dry cleaning it or something like that, okay? So make sure you're taking extra special care of the version 2 of the Etherbed when it comes out, okay? Cotton doesn't last. Okay, let's go down the list here a bit more. Faye asks, is there a difference between the blue or green etheric symbol? So I think you're referring to these two. Okay, so this one here is activation required. Okay, so when you download the PDF, which is on the Etherics website, okay, you'll see an extra page. Extra page goes down there, it's activation instructions. Okay, with the blue one, you need to activate it. Okay, that's the traditional free trial. With the green one, you do not need to activate it. It's ready to go as soon as you print it out. It's ready to go as soon as it's on your phone. It's ready to go as soon as it's on your tablet or your laptop or anything like that, okay? But you want to have weighted contact with it, okay? So if you have, for example, say that this is on your tablet, put your tablet down here like this, okay? And you'll feel it, okay? If you have your phone, placing your hand on the phone screen and you'll feel it right away, okay? Really what I would recommend though, most of all, is to print them out. Okay, to print them out and put plastic leaflets on it, that's just my recommendation. But if you have them on your phone, yes, it'll work when you touch the screen. If you have it on a tablet, yes, it'll work if you touch the screen. Okay, but I would suggest you work with paper. Okay, that's my recommendation. But the only difference is one is activatable, the other one is not. The other one, the green one, is ready to go as soon as you print it out. Okay, or as soon as you show it on a screen. Okay. Let me just see what else is left here. We got a lot of questions here today, which is great. I'm glad you guys are asking a lot of good questions here today. This is from Gian. Gian says, used the sinus card yesterday for my allergies. Also placed next to my water glass or today. Much better. Fewer sneezing already. Use Etherbed as well. Fantastic. That's great, Gian. I'm glad you're doing well. So again, guys, it sounds like some of you have some really good testimonials. So please take my advice and make a video. All right. If you don't want to make a video, take a picture of yourself and write up your testimonial, okay? Just go to etherex.co/testimonials. You'll see the online form there, and it allows you to upload a photo or to put your link to your video there, okay? You guys are gonna get a 15% discount code for a whole year by doing that. That's my thank you to you, for you guys who are creating media testimonials, okay? Please create media testimonials. You're helping so many people by having your own organic media testimonial. It's so important, okay? I can only do so much. I need you guys to help me out with this, okay? So I'm begging you, if you really love the work that I've been doing here and you want to give back, guys, that's how you give back, okay? A media testimonial, your photo, your video, and sending that to me. And that's how you're giving back to me, because now we're getting Etherics popular. I'm going to be on 2 radio shows here in the next little while as well, too, talking about Etherics. One of them is from a former CNBC journalist, right, who wants to talk about Etherics, okay? And I'm getting that. So I'm working to get Etherics out there. but I need you guys on the helm as well too to help me get there, okay? So if you can do that for me, very much appreciated. You're going to get a reward out of it, okay? I like to spoil my supporters. That's why I'm giving away quite a bit of free stuff too at the same time. Even if you guys don't even buy anything and you just want these, great. Do me a favor and please just write a media testimonial. Do a video or take a photo and write up a testimonial. Let me know how the Etherbed trials are for you, right? And if that's all you want, you just want the free stuff, great. But please do me a favor, write a testimonial. Give me a media testimonial, just so I know that this is how well it's working for you, okay? So a lot of you guys are contacting me saying, Brad, this works. This is amazing. It's incredible. Yeah, would you like to do a testimonial? Where'd you go? What's going on? You're telling me how great this is. Why aren't you giving me a testimony about it, right? So that really helps me, okay? I really, really can't emphasize enough how much your testimonials help. Please help me out with that, okay? That's what I'm really begging you guys to do for me. All right. So Elizabeth says, my cats sleep with me, so with the sheets, no fleas. I don't know. I guess there's no fleas on your cats or something like that, right? I can't say. I haven't really had anybody give me feedback in regards to cat having fleas and laying on the bed, so I don't have any organic research to mention that. But if that has happened, I think that will help your cat to get fleas off of them, right? Clearing that out. Francine says, question, I have put my Etherbed in concentration mode for the past 2 weeks for healing for my Bell's palsy. Should I amplify at 5%? Yes. Yeah. Like I said, even after the first week, you can start doing some amplification as well too. Okay. So just keeping it in concentration mode. And during the daytime, I'd like you to work with other things as well too. So I want you to work together with the release ball method. I'd like you to work together with the prana transmission technique. I'd like you to work together with BCR technique. Okay. Pranayama breath control. Okay, make sure you guys are doing this day and night. If your goal is to get better, okay, don't just think it's because of the nighttime. Okay, I'll go lay down the ether bed for 8 hours and that's my work. No. The daytime needs to be work too. Okay, so whether you're doing pranayama breath control, you're working with the trial symbols, you're working with the ether cloth, the ether beach towel, etc., and doing your work with the release ball method, the prana transmission technique, cord removal healing. Okay, all of these things represent work to be done. Okay, thank you, Francine. One more question, guys, and we're going to wrap up. Okay. Let me see. This is from BB. She has contacted me before. Brad, just to update you on my partner, Mark. He slept on the Etherbed for 4 nights, and already he is feeling so much better. He is no longer waking up in the night, and his heart is racing. Fantastic. BB, please give me a testimonial. Okay? Take a picture of yourself, take a picture of Mark, and get that written testimonial, or put on your phone, make a video testimonial. I will give you a 1-year-long 15% discount coupon code that you can use for anything for Etherics within the next year that you can use 100 times. Okay? Please make that into a testimonial. I'm very happy to hear the situation, but I want other people to hear it too. Okay? For people who are not tuning in today to this. And it's on the website. Now new people are coming in, they're checking out the testimonials. Oh, something here from BB with her partner Mark. He's feeling a lot better. Wow. So I'd like you to describe what he was going through and what is now feeling better within him. Okay? Whether it's on video or whether it's a photo and a written testimonial, helps me out so much. Okay? I really am just eagerly telling you guys, please give me a video, a media testimonial. Okay? It helps so much. That's what gets more people to Etherics. That's what enables more people to heal, right? Even if they're just getting these, okay? Just help me out. Let's get this. Let's spread the word. Let's make Etherics our establishment, right? And get it out there. Okay, guys. So thank you very much, everybody. Blessings to you all. Thank you for tuning in today for this next episode of Etherics Livestream. I will be back on the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, for another episode of Etherics Livestream. The important announcement as well, too, is that this livestream is going to be broadcast on the Etherics YouTube channel. Okay, so guys, you see the link down there, youtube.com/etherics.store, Etherics store. Go and subscribe right now, and that will keep you informed about the new live stream. Okay, because I'm going to start live streaming. The next broadcast will be on the Etherics Etherics YouTube channel. Okay, not on New Earth Teachings anymore. This is the last one that'll be on New Earth Teachings. After that, all that's on New Earth Teachings will be, for live stream wise, New Earth Tarot and New Earth TV Live. Speaking of New Earth Tarot, that's coming tomorrow. New Earth TV Live is coming on Friday. Okay, so feel free to tune into that. Looking forward to the next 2 webcasts. Again, guys, take advantage of the promo code here, March 20. Okay, all capital letters, MARCH 20. Receive 20% off, valid until March 25th. We only have 20% discounts every 3 months. Okay, if you don't get it this time, you're going to have to wait till June. Okay, so make sure you're taking advantage of it. We got a lot of new stuff on the website right now. Take advantage. Go get your etherbed kit. Okay, go get your healing code cards. Thank you, guys, and I'll talk to you again in another perspective of the now. Om Shanti 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 Namaskar, and may it be well with all of you. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to New Earth Teachings on YouTube. Don't forget to check out our websites, newearthteachings.com, where you can do private sessions with me, and also etherex.co. And through Etherics, you'll be able to pick up your Healing Code Cards body deck, your mind deck, and your energy deck through Etherics. You will also be able to pick up the Etherbed kit. That is also on Etherics as well. Not to mention that you'll also be able to pick up some apparel and accessories that is also available on Etherics. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. Om Shanti 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 Namaskar, and may it be well with you.